When LANDR emailed me and asked me if I'd be interested in checking out their new LANDR FX plugins, I must admit that my first reaction went a little something like this. How could these satisfy my innermost nerdy desires? They're just too simple. And then I was like, wait, what? LANDR make plugins now? Since when? So I replied, sure. Show me what you got. So it turns out LANDR have 5 different one-knob mixing plugins, each geared towards different instruments. So there's a plugin for beats, aka drums, one for bass, another for acoustic, another for electric instruments, and one for vocals. So you get an input, an output, and a single blend control. I couldn't wait to run them through Plugin Doctor to see what was actually going on under the hood. By the way, if you like what you hear, LANDR supplied me with a discount coupon that gives you 30% off the All Access Pass. And in return, I get a small kickback that helps out my channel too. So if you could support the channel, that would be awesome. LANDR FX plugins can be purchased individually or as part of the All Access Pass bundle, which includes mastering, distribution, chromatic, vocal align, Project 5, plus more for $9.99 a month. I'll leave the link and the coupon code in the description. So it turns out that each of the 40 to 50 presets contained within each plugin offers very different combinations of effects, EQ moves, parallel treatments, and other cool things. So while it might say high boost in the preset, for example, it doesn't just mean add a high shelf at 5 kilohertz and call it done. There are some really complex moves going on here, but without needing to own 10 different plugins and program simultaneous moves using macros. Don't get me wrong, I'm a huge nerd and I love doing that stuff, but I also realize that not everyone is that way inclined. Some people want to get a good sound without messing around for hours. If you're a musician who doesn't know how to mix, or you're just producing a quick song demo, these presets should cover most scenarios I can think of. So how good are they? Recently, I finished mixing a song for Rance Lazarus, which we'll have a look at in a minute. So it seemed like the perfect opportunity to strip the session back down to 0 and just see how LANDR FX plugins fare against my actual mix, just to see how they really perform. So I'm going to start by showing you where the song was, and then we can get a sense of where I've taken it using the LANDR FX plugins.
As people keep driving to places I dreamed of, I'll still be hiding in a safe place that I call home. It's what I call home.
So once we throw these on, let's have a listen to how it sounds.
As people keep driving to places I dreamed of, I'll still be hiding in a safe place that I call home. It's what I call home. I'll stare at the paintings of birds flying high. There's no time for...
If you happen to like particular presets, the good thing about this, if you go, hey, I like this one, I like that one, you can easily get to them by clicking this little heart here. So that's a nice little feature. We'll just add these one by one so we can have a listen.
As people keep driving to places I dreamed of, I'll still be hiding in a safe place that I call home.
And then we've got cleaned up.
As people keep driving.
Then we've got shiny vocals.
As people keep driving to places I dreamed of.
And then we've got bass lift.
As people keep driving to places I dreamed of.
I've basically approached this as though I were a musician or someone who's untrained and just wants to get a quick sound. What else have we got? We've got BVs here. Really nice dark hall there. What have we got here? Bright plate on this one. Moving along, let's have a look at this bell here. I've actually used the voice module here. It's on 100%. All of these are real violins here, and these are the actual room mics that we had. I really love what that's doing there, adding quite a bit of height. We've got quite a few guitars in this. Okay, so you can hear there's probably, I would say, a spring reverb on that, and a little bit of processing already. It really does a good job of livening that up. Quite a few drum tracks here, so kick sub, kick in, kick out, and they're all bussed to here. So I've got the kick module and I've got kick slap. What's that doing? So it's giving a lot of presence there to the kick. And then we've got the snare. Okay, and then in the context of the track.
This is the night.
We'll probably finish off with bass here. So I've got bright frets preset. Let's hear that. So we're actually working with the DI. Bringing out the fingers a bit more. And then I've got low mid cut on this. And then we've got underwater sub. It's extended that bass another octave or so below. You can feel it's a bit richer in the low end. But I guess the big question is, how does it compare to my actual mix?
As people keep driving to places I dreamed of, I'll still be hiding in a safe place that I call home. It's what I call home. I'll stare at the paintings of birds flying high. There's no time for waiting. Reminds us how free we could be. How free we could be. So I'll step outside and look at the stars again. I can't watch my life play out from my window pane. This is the night. I'll say my goodbyes. It's time to keep an open mind and leave my old self behind. Will I wake up?
It's a professional mix versus something that was thrown together from a bunch of presets, which is just amazing because it's not bad. Like, it's really not bad at all. Go check it out. Use my link. Save yourself some money. They sound great. For what I've added, which is not much, certainly a lot less plugins than I added in my original session. It's doing quite a lot of heavy lifting. So what do you think? Personally, I think they stand up pretty well. While there's nothing like having your work mixed by a professional mixer to your exacting standards, I think these definitely do a great job creating a nice vibe when you're working on a production and you don't want to have to route 20 different things just to get a sound. Feel free to go and check out these other videos that I made, like this one or this one. Don't make me drag that mouse of yours over there. Come on now. You know you want to. Happy mixing!